Anyway, they just found out Ellie was infected, so they're gonna kill her.
I don't care how you got infected.
It's 3 weeks old.
No, everyone turns within 2 days, so you stop bullshitting.
It's
In the show, they changed it to 1 day.
Why would she set you up?
And they also changed it from bites to, like, fungus nibbles.
Fungus?
Fungus nibbles.
Wait, so it was like... What do you mean fungus nibbles?
They open their mouth and these little nibbly things come out. Tendrils.
So wait, so it used to be like bites with like teeth marks, but they changed it?
Yeah, now it's just
Why?
like she got gummed in the arm, basically.
That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Why did that... Wait, did they give it like a PG rating to like make it E for everyone? Like what's...
No, it's...
Oh, kids are gonna absolutely love this game. All you have to do is take out the blood and the gore, and it'll be fine.
I mean, I did release the Last of Us fan game on Dreams the other day, and that's like
The Rest of
teen-rated.
Us. Yeah.
No, it was called The Last of Us, and you play
Oh,
as
really?
Ellie.
Okay. I think one of my favorite like little tidbits is when you made a like a Last of Us type game and you put like your own dwelling into it.
Yeah. I'm refitting that level, and it's gonna
Oh,
be used.
when you made the skating game like based on Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, but it had like it was based on Melbourne,
Yeah, exactly.
the city that we are from.
Oh yes.
Oh!
I was like, I want to do something that no one else has done before, so I made Federation Square
Yeah,
in Melbourne into a skate park.
that's cool. I wanted to recreate that space in like Minecraft or maybe like a 3D
It's
platformer
not
game.
even like
similar
really
to that.
accurate to Federation Square. I like gamified it.
Oh yeah, no, naturally you have to like simplify things in order to translate real world. I do find that interesting though when they have like real world locations in video games and you can just like walk around as if you're like really there. And then like you have that one friend who's like, "Oh, I've actually been to that location and playing that video game reminded me of being in that location." Yeah.
When are we gonna get an Australian zombie game?
When are we going to
Set in
get?
Australian
When are we going to get
locations.
an Australian cartoon show that doesn't have Justin Roiland attached?
Oh no. I wonder if they're gonna get to like replace the voices, because like
Of Rick and Morty?
yeah, that's pretty easy voice to do, really.
Wow.
Morty,
Cartoon
Morty,
character-
you gotta suck my balls, Morty.
Cartoon characters are their voices. Okay. You can't
Plus, you
just
can
replace a
them,
voice.
and no one can tell the difference.
Diddly. Ah, yeah.
You can feel in the control. You can feel the pitter pat of the rain on.
You
the
can
plane.
feel when you watch a classic episode of The Simpsons. You are laughing, but that doesn't happen when you watch a new episode of The Simpsons.
Yeah, I watched like 2 episodes last night.
But
of
genuinely
the
though, like,
latest season, and there was a little bit of relatable stuff.
oh, I like it. Like, there's some
I
interesting
watched
stuff
2,
in there.
so I haven't seen.
But I don't find myself laughing, like having that like belly laugh as often as I do. Like I was rewatching a classic episode of The Simpsons the other day, and I was hearing jokes that I'd completely forgotten about.
Yeah.
Like they were new jokes to me, and they were still like giving me like a ha ha
Bonus.
reaction, like a
bonus.
it's a funny ha ha.
You ever laugh so hard you get a boner? Just me, okay.
It's not funny ha ha. Is it funny hoo hoo?
It's funny, but it's not ha ha funny.
Is it funny hoo hoo?
It's funny.
It's funny. Exhale slightly out of your nose.
Just the.
I hope that comes through on the.
So like
I almost
it's
did a
the
snot
kinda-
rocket.
It's the kind of
I
reaction.
did an accidental snot rocket.
It's the kind of reaction when something is quite clever, but it's like not enough to just
Yeah.
lose it.
Yeah. Oh, did you? Wait.
Well,
Oh, okay. There's 2 different alleys.
yeah,
I
there was
thought-
2 of them.
I literally thought it was the same character model just coming through the door twice.
No, bump, 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 bump.
Oh, well, here's an interesting story.
Yeah.
So,
You got a boner?
I want not Freako. It's an audio-based show. You don't have to point it out.
It's
No.
pointing itself.
So Greg Sestero
Yeah.
did like a premiere for his new movie with Tommy Wiseau
Yeah.
called Best Friends, but except the R
Part
is in
3?
no part 1 and 2 or part 1, and
Oh.
except the R is in brackets, so it actually says Best for Fiends.
Yeah. So clever.
Anyway, so I met Greg Sestero and I took a photo with him, but because like the the camera quality on my phone is like really crappy.
Yeah.
When I posted it on Instagram, a friend commented saying like he looks like a wax figure, and then Greg Sestero's official Instagram account responded to his reply with like just a crying face emoji. Just the official Greg Sestero being like, "Oh my god."
Anyway, so they're pondering if a cure is possible because of Ellie's immunity to the bites.
We've come this far. Let's just finish it.
Do I need to remind you what is out there?
But we're gonna kill them, Joel. We're gonna kill what is out there. Ooh. It must be cold for all of them to just wear regular shirts.
Yeah, I mean.
In the show, they wear like hoodies and stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So that makes sense. But for a game, they want to use make less assets.
That makes sense.
So you
yeah.
have this outfit for like half the game.
It is interesting when like fictional characters only have the one outfit that they wear all the time. But then it's even funnier when they make a meta joke about it and they're just like, we all wear the same outfit all the time.
That was a joke on The Weekenders, I remember.
Yeah?
Yeah. They were like, we all wear the same. No, wait, no. The Weekenders set itself apart because every episode they had different outfits.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was thinking
Okay.
of.
Yeah. What I was thinking of is there's an episode in like one of the later seasons of the Power Rangers. I never watched Power Rangers, so I'm just like paraphrasing or whatever. But they make a joke when like one of the Rangers like switches color from like yellow to pink or something like that, and she says something along the lines of like, "Oh man, I'm gonna have to change my entire wardrobe to pink," because they all wear their like colors when they're not in the suits. So it's like a visual thing.
I love how it's just like basically just stock footage of the show for America.
I like the apparently again, I'm not a huge Power Rangers fan, so I could be like off basis here, but I heard a recent news report that like with the new like seasons of Power Rangers, instead of taking Super Sentai footage, they're going to do all original footage for their future Netflix shows. Ooh. So they might be turning it into an original IP, including a new Mighty Morphing film.
Mighty Mouse.
Mighty Mouse.
Mighty Mouse.
Mighty Mouse.
He makes me happy because he's mighty and he's small. He
Yeah.
shows me that Stuart Little's a little bitch.
Mighty Mouse.
Oh, I can't break this? That's bullshit.
I
I'm gay.
recently found like this weird
Ow.
short film.
Yeah.
Um,
Was it porn?
No,
It
I
was
forgot.
a very short film. I didn't watch much of it. It came too fast.
I forgot how I found it.
You used the internet.
No, but like, so the way I do my deep dives is different like each time. But sometimes I'll find like someone that made an obscure video back in 2007, and then I will like go to their channel and see if they've uploaded anything recent, and then they'll have like a recent video that's like 20 views, and then I'll be like, holy crap, I found something that no one's watched.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's
Just stuff like that.
It's special when it's something that like you share with so few other humans on the earth.
Yeah, there's something like really unique about finding like a really obscure YouTube video that no one's seen, and then just having a good giggle about it with your friends.
Yeah.
Because that's like your little like slice of just like pop, like your culture there. It's your own little thing.
It makes me want to fire my giggle gun.
Giggle, have a swig of giggle water.
Giggle.
Yeah.
Is that alcohol terminology?
I think so.
Giggle.
I heard it in Harry Potter,
Giggle.
where it's like it's literally water that makes you giggle.
Oh.
But I think it is like a term for an alcoholic beverage.
Funny joke.
Ha ha.
Ha ha. Funny. Ha ha. It's me, Nelson Muntz, voiced by the Scientologist.
Me. I'm the problem. It's me.
I'm Nancy Cartwright. I love Xenu.
Xena, is she actually?
Yeah, she's a Scientologist.
Oh wow. I just know that she does like cameos and stuff.
And she,
Oh my. I love the thing that you brought up earlier where you said like it'd be funny if Linkara had a cameo.
Yeah,
From you paid him money and he said the I am the Lightbringer line.
I mean, if he was smart, he could make a lot of money doing that.
He could probably
Like
make
when-
some money.
When Mike Matei finally accepted brown bricks.
Yeah, I mean, I'm of two minds about it. Like, on the one hand, I do think embracing the meme has sort of secures your longevity when it comes to like online culture. On the other hand, I too would probably be thrown off if like hundreds of Only Plays fans like started trying to rile me up on my like personal Twitter page. Like that would annoy the crap out of me.
Yeah, fans are
They can ruin everything, but at the same time, you have to look at it in context and be like, you know, it is just a joke.
I probably think the mass of terrible My Little Pony fans was probably the worst example of a fan base I've ever seen.
Excuse me,
The bad
I
people.
was
The
in
bad
that
people.
fan base.
I'm talking about the bad
It's
people.
not
in that
a
fan
bad
base.
fan base.
No,
It
they
just
made
had
it
a
look
couple
bad.
of bad apples.
It had a lot of bad apples.
Yeah, no! The most prominent figures like made really nice music.
Yeah,
You're referring to the people that made like the fleshlight ponies.
Exactly. They kept
It's
talking
a different
about it.
like
You
faction
couldn't-
of
you
the fan
couldn't-
base.
You couldn't talk about any fictional thing online without someone being like,
Every
well, that's
single
like My
well,
Little
hang on a
Pony."
second. Every single fan base of anything ever has its bad apples. The prominent bad apples. Let's not forget about Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic is tolerable.
Tolerable.
After pretty much after My Little Pony fans came and went.
What
I
about
started
Rick
to
and Morty fans?
I started to really respect like furries and stuff because they were nothing like My Little Pony fans.
Well, hang on. There was a different time
Yeah.
where, like, back in the 1970s or 1980s, when furry conventions started popping up,
Um,
where they would have been considered a lot more
I'm
weird and a lot more
self-locked.
outlandish.
Oh no, I'm just waiting for
No,
Ellie.
you're not. Yeah, it's
I
just
can't
slowly
move.
walking.
Oh, there we go. I had to wait for Ellie to get up there.
Isn't that hilarious? Isn't that just a funny game and chat moment? Somebody clip that.
It's probably
isn't a
the
live
greatest
stream.
glitch that I've ever seen in my life. Just having to wait in a spot for like.
I
10
love how
extra
she like
seconds.
slowly walked as well, and she was like,
In a minute. It'll take me a second.
I'm working on it.
"Eh."
Ellie, get in here.
I'm working on it.
I'll
Come
walk
out
over
later.
this spot over here so you can push the drawer.
So Ellie is now an autistic.
Man,
Imagine that if Ellie was autistic.
she would just like have fidget spinners and like and have like
3D
noise
fidget
canceling
spinner.
headphones. It's, you know what? It's not that bad. Like,
That's literally a line she says in the game.
what?
That's not that bad.
You said that to me earlier when we were setting up the PS5, and I was just like, "You'll figure it out."
Yeah,
That's another line from the. You're so obsessed with this game that you basically
Well,
just
the
see
show
like.
just came out, and I
If we
just
ever
got
went-
my PlayStation.
If
I've
you
been
ever
playing
went
it.
if we ever went urban exploring, you would like see an abandoned building and be like, "Oh, this is just like The Last of Us." You would see a man walking down the street in zombie makeup and be like, "Hang on, this is just like The Last of Us."
I remember there was like a zombie walk event, and then someone, like just one person showed up as like a clicker.
A clicker.
It's the mushroom zombie in this game.
Oh,
They had
just
the
like
mushroom
everything else.
face and
Yeah,
stuff.
because everything's
And they
fungus
won like
now.
a prize
Ouch.
for like, oh, I got hurt.
Yeah. No, you got hurt, and I
Yeah.
had like a sort of. Do
They-
you ever do that thing where like you see someone else get hurt, and you
Yeah,
sort of,
yeah.
and you end up saying "ow" instead?
Anyway, what was I saying?
The clicker.
Yeah, and it's like one person showed up as like a clicker, and they won like a prize for most like what's the, like impressive like unique zombie, but it's like it's not unique at all. It's from the game, so they're getting a lot of praise for
That's
a
hilarious.
little bit too much praise for something they didn't create.
Yeah.
I like how they actually picked them up this time.
Did you see the guy at the Game Awards who like went on stage and said
Yeah,
something about Bill Clinton,
He said, "I'd like to thank my
Jewish rabbi?
the reformed rabbi
Yeah,
Bill Clinton."
Bill Clinton.
No
And then-
idea what the hell that means.
How was he even allowed to get on the stage? Anyway, Kid
He
Icarus
just walked
reposted
up.
like the gaming in the Clinton years intro in response to that. So clever. Technically, it would now be gaming in the Biden years.
God,
Do you think Navigator's ever gonna come back, or do you think he's like retired?
I have no idea.
He's like very old now.
Yeah, he's
How old is he?
Oh, like
let me look that up.
72.
Navigator, the article for Warhammer 40k Navigator came up, and it said 400 Terran years. And I'm like, wow,
What the fuck
Navigator
is
is
a Terran
old.
year?
I don't know. I'm not looking into it.
If you don't like this game, then you are stupid. I'm sorry if that sounds mean, But it's the truth.
But it's the truth. They should create a storyline in which Laura gets breast cancer. Imagine the drama.
This game is...
Game critics will be shocked.
This game is not a very good driving game. You should have to follow traffic laws and then jump through a waterfall.
You can eat pizza with one hand and play with the other.
You can eat pizza with one hand and use the other greasy hand to, like, fuck.
To like, suck
yourself.
and fuck.
You can suck and fuck yourself at the same time.
You can use
Just
the
go
pizza
in-
sauce as lube.
Just go in through your mouth and then out your ass. They don't stop when you shoot at them. They just get angry and this perpetual motion machine Lisa made just keeps getting faster and faster. Lisa, in this house, we obey the laws of thermodynamics. I love when Homer's just smart for no reason.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
a jerk. Him saying thermodynamics, just imagine.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes! Burn! Burn! Oh shit, they're not burning.
Oh! Wait, you said earlier, you asked me in a hypothetical, what do you think is more likely?
to happen.
Yeah.
Drake and Josh getting back together, or John and Aaron from Game Grumps finishing Sonic 06.
Sonic 06!
What is
with Aaron.
more likely to happen?
What is more likely to happen? And I was like, well, objectively, the one guy from one of those duos did something that was far worse.
Yeah. And it's very
So,
hard to be repaired.
Both are extremely, extremely unlikely to happen. But if you put a gun to my head and you held me up against a wall and you threatened to kiss me, I would have to say, probably
Yes,
Drake. Drake from Drake. Wait, no, I mean JonTron from Sonic 06
John
would be
Tron,
more
yeah.
likely to. Yeah, JonTron would be more likely to come back and do Sonic 06.
I hope that happens.
Yeah.
Fuck, there's another one.
No, I don't think it's going to happen. I'm saying it's more likely to happen out of the two unlikeliest
No,
scenarios.
I'm talking
in
about
all.
the zombie. There was another zombie.
Oh, you think a zombie is likely to happen?
Yeah, zombies are real. Already.
Zombies are
have
real.
some bath salts and you're laughing.
Do you think
Just eat the salt. Climb the ladder today. Really?
you're laughing? He's frozen in there and we're out here and he's the sheriff and you're laughing?
You... And then you froze!
I was frozen today!
Ugh, that fucking Linkara video.
What Linkara video?
Why am I lost in this area?
I
feel so
remember
stupid.
there was a time where there was this guy in my school who was having a very difficult time. He was struggling a lot. He was already like super frustrated. It was just during the school musical.
Yeah.
And behind the scenes, he was like, I saw him in a corner and he was like sulking about like how bad like his day had gone.
Yeah.
And I just walked up to him and I was just like, I was frozen today. And he chuckled.
Thanks,
And it's
nostalgia
just-
critic.
Because the nostalgia critic said like just say that in
Yeah,
random
yeah.
conversation, and me being dumb teenager just did it, and it worked.
I did something like that, and it was even more cringe.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I didn't do it at the exact moment, but
Yeah.
Frasier from Video Games Awesome, during a show, he said, I want someone to do that. When you lose your virginity, scream, I did it for Fresh.
I did it.
I waited like an hour afterwards, and we both had we both knew, so it was funny.
So you know how Oni Plays had Paskinti Day,
Yeah.
where
Skinty.
you, on a specific day you have to like take a photo of yourself eating spaghetti. That's so random. Anyway, that's why it's funny. If Game and Chat had like a specific set, like not even like a day, but just like we tell our audience to do something, our non-existent audience to do something,
Yeah.
and they go out and do it. What would that thing be, Freako? What would it be?
It should be, you have to put your favorite game you own and your least favorite game you own and say blinky doo.
Just say blinky doo. Okay, wait, how do they hold it? They in their left hand they hold up their least favorite game, and in their right hand they hold up their their most favorite game. And then you open your eyes as wide as you can. You open your mouth as wide as you can, and you say blinky doo.
I hate it.
You gotta do like the pog face before you say it.
Yeah, you gotta do that soy face.
You gotta do and like point at the games like the Mr. Beast meme. Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast.
Have you seen that meme?
Mr. Beast is Mr. Beast. I can't think of a joke.
Who would they if there was a Mega Mitch versus Freako rap battle, what would the raps be?
I make games and I ain't that cool, but you are great because you ain't a fool. But I'm the best rapper of them all because I am great. I make games about zombie moles.
Oh snap! That's actually really good.
It's funny. Watch this.
All right.
It's quite silly. It's like a funny game moment.
You got something on your shoe.
I've heard about your moles and they're pretty great.
He had a.
When I think of you, I masturbate.
Nice. That's awesome. I'm glad you could share that with me.
I can't get over your immense riz.
Yeah. Oh,
So
Riz,
that's
yeah.
why
I
your
go-
face makes me jizz.
You're supposed to make fun of me.
I thought this was wholesome rap
Oh
battles.
yeah. So
You
we
said I
was-
was good. Wait, did you say I was good in your...
I,
Oh, you said you were talking about
I-
zombie moles.
I-
You were talking about yourself.
Yeah,
and I was talking
saying
about...
I was talented and
Yeah.
shit.
And I was saying...
We used to play the Jackbox Party Pack rap battle game, but we would do wholesome raps where you had to make the other person feel good instead of dissing them.
Yeah, so
And
basically...
it was our little thing.
It was house rules, and so Jackbox Party Pack 4, there's a game called Rap vs. City, and whenever I play that with my close circle of friends, Freako, Shadow Fenrir, Raven,
Stinky Man. Remember Stinky Binky?
Stinky Binky was
Stinky Binky is our favorite friend in the group.
in the group, yeah. We'll tell more stories about him another day. Anyway, the house rules is that when you're lined up with your opponent, you have to say something really nice about them, and that's tricky because the lines that autofill are like very
negative.
hostile. Yeah, then they start off negative, and you have to flip it
turn
around.
and
You have to
that's a game
subvert
in
it.
itself.
Yeah, so we basically made a game out of a game
Like
where you have
they'd
to.
say like, "You're so lame, I'm gonna hit you," and then you change it to like,
Hit you with
"I
love.
think you're great. You're better than Pikachu."
Yeah, exactly. Something like that. You're better than Pikachu. That actually is
Pikachu's
pretty cool.
pretty big.
Yeah,
He's a big mouse.
he is great. He's even greater when he achieves his like big
He
form.
likes to eat cheese.
When he becomes Giga Chad Chew.
He likes to eat cheese. That's why he became yellow. If he was
Is that his
brown,
origin story?
he'd be a great filler.
Hey, nice.
Yeah.
They call me Mellow Yellow.
Remember
That's right.
Ernest in the Mellow Yellow commercials that we didn't get in Australia?
Oh wow, nice. He hit cock.
What? I can't. I gotta kill him first.
I guess. What is something that you should never say at your own wedding?
So, who wants to come on my wife first?
Run a train on him.
Run a train on him.
Run a train on. What a twade on him.
Wait,
What a twade on Monty Payne.
Mosey Payne.
Monty Payne.
Am I a cook? Is there anything wrong with that?
Do anything wrong with being a cook?
Is,
I don't know. It sounds pretty cool to
is it
me.
good to be a cook?
Is it
For
a
me
good
it is.
thing? Is it a good thing to be a cook?
For me it is.
This is pretty. This looks like Sky Sanctuary from Sonic.
It is. This is what it's based on, didn't you know?
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, it was based on the Capitol building in Boston.
Huh. Sky Sanctuary?
Yeah, exactly. I know this because video games are my specialty.
The Stinky Binky told you.
Exactly.
He knows a lot of trivia
he's
about
great-
video
he's a-
games.
Like, we told him about Stinky Pinky, but he didn't think it was funny.
Yeah, he doesn't find a lot of our like deep dives into YouTube funny. Maybe he has like a higher standard of humor.
He's like, I don't want to hear about
Yeah.
stupid memes that sound like my name. I'm above that. Stinky Binky
Well, that is
says,
specifically why we sent the link to Stinky Binky, because we thought he would appreciate it, but I guess not.
Look, I'm wet in the cutscene. Look.
Stinky
that's
Binky
cool.
tells us to like stop talking about like Chris Chan in these videos or something like that. I think he doesn't really like us all that much. Sometimes I think he just judges the show. Like he only watches to judge.
I'm a big fan of Stinky Binky.
I mean, I like Stinky Binky. I just wish he would stop like coming in on my partner.
Should
Sorry. What were you saying?
hello.
Hello.
They're arguing in this game right now. Can you believe it?
Oh no.
Oh no, the big reveal's coming.
This is my last stop.
It's the last stop of us.
She got bited by the evil Zambinis.
Wait, but she's a woman, so it should be fine. Wait, no, it's not bitten.
Actually,
it's fungus.
A prototype version of The Last of Us, all infected were only female. And Ellie was going to be the first immune female. And basically men were immune, but women weren't. But they dropped that idea because then you were just killing women the whole time.
Yeah. There was actually
strange.
There was a similar thing with Punch-Out for the Wii, like the Punch-Out remake, where originally they were going to have Princess Peach as a bonus boss. But they thought that like having you like repeatedly punch a woman in the face as a minigame would be a little bit strange.
Why is it called Smash Brothers? There are women in there too.
They should rename the game Smash Brothers and Sisters.
They should call them Smash Friends.
Or just take the women out entirely. That reminds me, what is the name of it? I think it's called,
Bingus.
Yeah, Bingus.
Bingus?
No, what's it called, with exaggerated acting? Like, theater that has exaggerated acting in it. There's a name for that, right?
Broadway.
Not Broadway, no. But speaking of Broadway, I remember we spotted that Madagascar,
the Madagascar
musical. The banner for it.
Alex
I was
the
just
Lion.
like, yeah. So So we see all these just like people in like dressed up as the animals in Madagascar, and the first thing I think is I look up as the guy dressed in the lion costume, and I go, Alex the Lion.
Alice, a lion.
Alex
What
the
are you doing in
Lion.
my car?
Lion the Alex man.
I'm in your car because you are fucking awesome.
Fucking awesome.
Ellie, why are you joining me on this adventure? Well, I'm joining you because you are fucking awesome. Fucking awesome.
Yeah, shoot your friend. Do it. Do it.
Swing off the chandelier.
Oh, shit.
The chandelier.
Yeah, break that. Oh, I wish the glass broke. That'd be awesome. Nice. Right in the skull head. Oh shit, where's this other guy? Oh, there he is. Oh!
Have you seen the TV show yet? Of
Yeah, I love.
Yeah. Freako said that he loved it.
Sorry, I was busy streaming. And
Did
I was
you?
So, like,
How was your stream?
Oh yeah, it was really good. I played on Pokemon X on a 3DS
shit.
emulator.
They called it Pokemon X and Y because it was in 3 dimensions, like the
I
X
love-
and Y in like a 3D
I love
program.
how when Pokemon X and Y were announced, people would Google Pokemon X and it'd be like, ooh. Waka, waka, waka.
That reminds me, how in Crash Bandicoot 4 there was a mask named Lali Loli.
Oh yeah.
But
God.
if you Google Lali Loli, there's a Pokemon character that's a little kid called Lali.
Oh no.
So very awkward naming conventions, I would say.
God, I'm trying to think of another funny name.
Funny example
Yeah.
of that exact thing happening.
Yeah. I can't
It's
remember.
okay. Take your time. Crack a drink.
Cracker Jack.
Grab some popcorn. We're having a great time here on the
gonna-
Game and Chat
use my
show
pistol.
today.
Oh fuck! Right after a sweet headshot too.
Oh man.
Oh, creeper.
Man.
I don't know that reference. I just hear people saying creeper or man, and I don't know what it's about.
Wait, so when you're walking down the street, someone looks at you and says creeper. Oh man.
Hey, that's me.
I'm sorry.
We're back in the mine.
Got a pickaxe swinging from side to side, side to side. This task a grueling one. Hope to find some diamonds tonight. Night.
Have you heard Mine Diamonds?
I have heard Mine Diamonds.
It's on Spotify.
I think one of my favorite little tidbits about the song Mine Diamonds is that there is a bit near the end of the song where you can hear like a sibling in another room yell out, "Close the damn door!"
Yeah, I love that.
It's the best thing ever.
What's the Fortnite song?
Number 1 victory royale, yeah, Fortnite, we about to get down.
I requested that on Triple J's Requestable.
You
And
did.
then I ended up on the phone with like some Triple J presenters, and it was awesome.
That
and
sounds
then I
so cool.
accidentally woke you
Oh,
up.
yes! That was the day that you, like, accidentally woke me up from the other room, and I was like, why are you playing fucking Chug Jug at, like, 8 in the morning when I had no sleep the previous night? And then, like, I come out, and I'm like, wait a minute, there's hot air balloons on the balcony. This is amazing. I'm glad I got woken up early. And then we just danced to Chug Jug on the balcony. It was awesome.
And then we dance.
So, yeah, that's my...
Dance to the stereotype.
If you haven't seen the Futurama episode, that is my partner Dewey, who might be appearing in some future episodes of Game Theory.
Also known as
Game.
Nicole Kurima.
I mean, Game and Chat. What did I say?
Bingus.
Fingers.
Shot him in the leg. In the leg again.
And we'll dance.
To the you know, I watched it when it was new back in the day. I thought it was kind of like
I liked it.
songs were funny.
Like, the songs are cool, except there are some people nowadays who, like, retroactively look back and go, oh man, they all sounded the same. Like, some
Pretty
people say
bold.
that. It's true.
It's true, I'm gay.
I remember a bumper for Cartoon Network where the Powerpuff Girls met the Justice League, and Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup like rescued the Justice. Oh no! One joke I really appreciated first is Aquaman says like, "My ability to communicate with the local sea life doesn't seem to be helping." But then once they rescue the Justice League, they say they thank him for like whatever, and then like Blossom looks down at Wonder Woman's boobs and is like, "One day I'll be as developed as you."
Oh.
And I'm like, why would you?
Yeah.
Why is that in a... Anyway.
Well, there's a part in The Last of Us where Ellie's like, "Am I gonna get boobs or what?"
She says that?
Yeah, and then
Like, legitimately?
she tells a skull to suck her dick,
Hey, yo!
which is quite funny.
Nice, that's quite badass.
Yeah. Fuck you, skull. That's why they call it.
I
skull fucking.
appreciate that kind of writing.
It's funny when
Strong women characters.
It's funny when women say "suck my dick."
It is, because they do not have one, and the lack of one
Sometimes
makes
they
their
do.
request impossible. How can I do that?
Sometimes they do.
Oh, yes. Let us not forget, there are some chicks with dicks.
God, oh my
dick.
god! I fucking remember when I was in like primary school. Kids would be like, "Oh my god, there's a website and it's called Chicks with Dicks, lol." So I was at my friend's house, so we typed in chickswithdicks.com, and what it was
Yeah?
was just chicks who happened to be like in the vicinity of dicks.
Oh.
It was not chicks with dicks on them.
Oh man.
They had dicks in the perimeter of
Yes.
the area in which they exist.
Yes. Not attached to the chick.
That
We were very let down.
we were disappointed.
Here's another kind of fucked up
Yeah?
story in a way. There was this one website which was totally not real. It was just like a gimmick thing.
Yeah.
The theme of the videos was the guy would like hypnotize the girl and then they would give him a blowjob or whatever.
Oh yeah.
As kids, we were like, "Oh, that's kind of cool. That's super sexy." We didn't understand that were real, and we thought it was real, but it wasn't. But if it was, it would definitely be unconsensual activities.
It
and
absolutely would.
that would be very illegal.
100% would.
Yes.
Have you ever seen Porn Out of Context?
I might have.
There's
Yeah.
a Twitter page that just shows like porn out of context.
I've seen a Twitter page that's like the faces of E621, and one of the images
Oh
was a
my
face
God.
I drew, and I'm just like, yeah, that was a bad face.
That website's
Sus.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember one time I wasn't on a sketchy website or anything. I was just like browsing the web, right? and this like random pop-up appeared for like a porn website that was for like voyeurism. It showed like cameras in a house.
Yeah.
And I was immediately like, this is really, like, weird.
Yeah.
But then, like, I looked at the text, and the text was like, oh, these are all, like, paid actors who are, like, have signed a contract to, like, be here, and they all it's all consensual, and they agreed to be filmed. I'm like, then it's not voyeurism.
Yeah.
You're lying.
Yeah. Well, it's like... Oh, we're running out of time on the recording. 5
Oh,
minutes
okay.
left.
Okay.
Well, we can keep going.
Yeah, I can just
You
start a new one.
hit it, start a new one, yeah.
This cutscene will end and then...
Does the dot with
No,
the
it
numbers
doesn't.
appear in the
No,
recording?
No.
No.
Does the scan lines appear in the recording?
No, that's the TV.
My little spray bottle that's in front of the TV, is that going to appear in the recording?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you were filming the TV. With
Yeah,
it,
like an old Let's Play video
Yeah.
from 2006.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I actually do have a funny story related to that. So, not directly related, but there was one time where I had a crack on my phone, and I wanted to send a picture of the crack on my phone to my friend, so I took a screenshot on my phone, and it was like, why didn't that work?
Yeah. Thanks
What
for
did you do?
Spitting on my arm, friends.
I will give you plenty more spit. You're welcome.
Okay, let's...
There's more where that came from.
Take a recording break. Down, up, up.
Up, down. I just want to confuse my future self now.
Yeah,
Why would I want an
Why would
accurate recording?
why would you...
Why would you do that? Why, Mega Mitch? Why are you messaging?
Just randomly remembered one of my favorite Nostalgia Critic weird jokes. It was
Yeah?
like, what's the first thing you think of when I mention such and such? And then it just shows like an image of a guy, like a half-naked guy wearing feathers playing a flute. And then he's just like, why would you? With a funny face. I don't know. I always thought fondly of that stupid one-off, like, silly joke.
I love Ellie's little, like, run in the background. She's like,
Wait for me.
I'm coming over.
Yeah, not coming.
There was, like, before the game came out, there was, like leaked gameplay. And there was just this one bit in combat where Ellie turned her head a little too much and it looked kind of silly. And
yeah.
people were posting it being like, oh my god, this game is fucking terrible.
I remember when the original trailer for Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl came out, and I absolutely despised, like, the background textures and just, like, the shades of, like, color that they picked. And then, like, one trailer later, everything I hated about it was fixed.
Wow.
And I was just like, huh, I guess you shouldn't judge the first trailer. But also, like, do they just, like...
Pee themselves?
No, but when they do announcement trailers for, like, games, do they just show the most, like, earliest build of a game on purpose? Because it always looks terrible.
Well, yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Sonic Frontiers, that IGN had, like, an exclusive showing off the original, Sonic Frontiers, like, build or whatever. And it looked awful. They made it look terrible. But then the
Yeah.
game comes out and people actually
They didn't know how to play.
enjoyed it. No, it isn't even about them not even knowing how to play. It's they used a completely separate, unfinished build for the
Yeah,
reveal.
That's how it goes. I mean, The Last of Us went through, like, 2 or 3 different HUD designs.
Was nuts.
And this one's different still.